So, welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. I am your host, Mario Dakers. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. Hopefully, you guys are okay. And hopefully, you guys have a good rest. And definitely, it's good morning, good evening, and good night. Depends on whatever time you're watching this video in particular on. Now, we have two players, two regular boys going to speak about, which is, as you guys can see, oh, yeah. I need to get this thing correct. How can I get this? Jamal Lowe, and Andre Gray. Yeah, Jamal Lowe and Andre Gray. So those are the two players that we're speaking about. Actually, it's actually transfer news and quite reasonably just going unnoticed. No one is really talking about it. So I saw it. I saw the article, and I decided that. So why not give it a mention? Definitely, we'll see. We'll have to see how that one goes. So, people, please remember, smash the like button and make sure that you subscribe to the Military Guna TV. And definitely, we'll see how this one goes. So, as it stands right now, Jamal Lowe is now heavily linked with a move to Anderlecht Football Club. It's just strange. It came out of nowhere. Now, what's intriguing about this story is that Swansea City employed, like they have a big program going right now where they're spending a lot of money. They made a big push for the Premier League last season, but they invested a lot in the squad. They did not get the push into the Premier League. But the thing about it is that now they need to balance the books. Let me read something to you. Read something to you. So, new reports are increasing and the most certainly building momentum as attention is now switching to how Swansea City will pay for the recent transfers to the club. The latest being Flynn Downs from Ipswich Town. Investment is calculated around 3.5 million to date over the summer, which includes new management, coaching team, and replacing Cooper, Marsh, and Margerson. So they have spent quite a few amount of dollars. Euros, I should have said, and they need to recuperate it back. The problem is this now: only one player at the club right now seems to be having any significant value, in which they value on transfer market is valued like 3 million euros, and the club values him up to 5 million euros, which is Jamal Lowe. Now the thing about it is this now. He's literally their lifesaver. Scored 14 goals for them last season. Definitely one of the top striker last season, their top player actually last season. And now this makes things extremely complicated for them. Really, really complicated for them. He's on a heavy weekly wage. But I do believe that they're trying to work out the best possible way without losing Jamal Lowe, because he's your best player right now, and also he's your striker, moving into the striker position right now, in which he has taken up. It's going to make things extremely difficult and complicated for Swansea City to lose Jamal Lowe. So at this moment, Jamal Lowe is the one who is heavily linked with a move away from Swansea City to the team Anderlecht. The story is building momentum, but we'll see how that one goes. I'll give you guys further update on that in particular. Now, before going to Andre Gray, the next I will speak about is that last night in the CONCACAF Champions League, Andre Blake, Corberg, and Alvas Paul, they were dismantled by Club America. The Formula Sports, I was on that Formula Sports. He was actually doing a watch along for that, and it was a good game. It was a good game, but definitely you see a lot of the issues that we spoke about with Alvas Paul as well, and also definitely it was a good game for Andre Blake despite conceding 2 goals. But we'll see. We'll see. We definitely see how that one goes. And in our sense, that's definitely they have a big work to do. Massive work to fulfill that gap, because they got slapped, I think, with like 3-1 something in that region. Hopefully, I'm getting correct. I think they got 3-1. If I don't, my mind serving me clear. Let me get the correct scoreline for you guys. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let me see. Oh, it's 2-0. They lost the game 2-0. Definitely, as I said before, Alvas will have some work to do. You have some work to do because when he came on, you could see a lot of deficiencies, and he came on early due to injury. You could see too much deficiencies on his aspect of the game. But I'm saying now let's move away from that and move into Andre Gray, the next transfer, which is now up to date and on the talking list. Let me bring it up. So Andre Gray is now heavily linked with a move away from Watford as soon as we're celebrating Andre Gray, a Reggae Boy in the work in the Premier League, where now is now potentially on the move back to a club in the Championship. So this was reported by the Athletic. Andre Gray remains an option for West Brom transfer winner this summer. So this transfer winner they're definitely looking at Andre Gray in the same sense, and it goes to show that if Andre Gray don't see himself being a forefront starter for Watford, even last season he wasn't. He will definitely maybe take up this option to get consistent game time, or maybe the mere fact that he's in the Premier League now. Why not? He's 30 years old. Why not just stick around? And the 30-year-old has a year left on his deal at Watford, so could be available for affordable price. So this is now the time where West Brom would be looking to make a little dig at Watford to see if they could get Andre Gray. It would be a compelling move for Watford because they do need a striker. They do need a striker. And moving into the season with a proven striker would be a good move for them. But in the same sense, definitely we'll see how this one goes as well. I'll keep you guys updated on this. We'll see how this one goes. This was reported by The Athletic. So, there's a lot of grassroots on that aspect of it. But we'll see. In the same sense, though, it would be a massive step down for him because he just found himself back into the Premier League, helping his team, Watford, going to the Premier League, and then to make a step back would be a big, okay, I can't know, step back in his career. And I do believe that he wants to play in the Premier League. I honestly believe that he wants to play in the Premier League. And which player doesn't want to play in the Premier League? Which player don't want to play in the Premier League? But we'll see how that one goes. But definitely, it was a good move. These are the few updates I have for you guys. Hopefully, you guys got something from it. I won't go any further. Lamenting on makes no sense. But people, thank you very much again for tuning in. This is the Military Guna TV. Hopefully, you guys are okay. And please, guess what, guys? Enjoy your day. And this has been a good one. And peace out.